Hi guys, it's Lanickia. I am coming to you with another work from home job. This one is for Hilton, Hilton the hotel. So what you'll be doing is assisting customers who call in with their hotel reservations, any questions or anything that they might have. Now this job does pay $9 an hour, and they say that you have an opportunity to make more, as always, just based off incentives and commission and all of that kind of and stuff. So I have already filled out the application because I did it earlier, because I wanted to have all the information so I could drop a quick video on my lunch break for you. But I will put the link for this job in the description. It is a work from home job, as always. It is over the telephone. The equipment they will provide you will be the technical hardware equipment, for the desktop terminal, hard drive, keyboard and mouse, headset compatible with the hard drive, flash drive, and an Ethernet cable. You will have to provide the monitor, the surge protector, high-speed internet of 10 Mbps or higher, a home office free of background noise and distraction. They did say in the event your internet connection does not support Hilton's voice over IP phone service, they will require you to provide home phone service and a dial pad with a corded headset to take reservation calls. So yeah, they're pretty much providing you with everything, unless whatever you have is not compatible with theirs. Then of course you'll have to get the phone on your own. Now, before I even really get into this job, I want to let you know that the first few it's only available for 29 states. Here are the states: Alabama, Arkansas, Delaware, Florida, Georgia, Idaho, Illinois, Indiana, Iowa, Kansas, Kentucky, Louisiana, Michigan, Mississippi, Missouri, Nebraska, New Hampshire, New Mexico, North Carolina, Ohio, Oklahoma, Pennsylvania, South Carolina, Tennessee, Texas, Utah, Virginia, Wisconsin, and Wyoming. I have a hard time pronouncing that word. Like, is it Wyoming? He not paying attention to me. Anyways, so it's only available in those states. So if you're not in those states, unfortunately, you would not be able to apply for this job. Let's see. To do this job, of course, they want someone who has some kind of sales experience, customer service experience, because you customers are calling in, but you're gonna have to like usher them on into placing the reservation for the hotel and everything. So they want someone who will be able to have knowledge, some kind of knowledge about how hotel reservations and everything works. They want someone with customer service and sales experience. They would prefer someone who's had a work at home job before, and I guess that's because you want someone who already has the office and everything, and who's already understands how you have to be on time for these jobs, and the schedules, and they need you to meet your quotas, and just someone with that kind of experience. They would like someone who has experience with virtual training, because when you do these type of trainings, you're pretty much in self-paced modules. You're pretty much having to train yourself and put yourself on your own schedule and doing all of that. So it's preferred, but it's not required, all of these. And again, prior experience in hospitality. They would like, required qualifications are strong level of ownership, accountability, initiative, ability to set up job related computer equipment. So you need to be able to set this computer equipment that they're sending you up. Troubleshoot, fix, try to work on your like troubleshooting independently. Minimum of 1 year experience for sales, again, customer service. They would like for someone that has 6 months experience of being in that sales driven environment. So like to upsell the customer, to cross sell the customer on different things. They want someone who already has that already ingrained in them and will be able to do that easily. Because I'm not gonna lie, there is nothing worse Just coming from a call center, there's nothing worse than when you're pulling calls or you're pulling chats and you're looking and people are just straight selling the customer exactly what they're asking for. They're not trying to upsell, they're not trying to cross sell, they're just doing that because like when you're in a business of sales, you're trying to tack on as much as possible, or at least offer it. There's nothing more annoying than when someone is just not doing that. So that's probably why this is one of those required qualifications, because it is not easy upselling someone. It's uncomfortable, but the more you do it, the more comfortable you become with doing that. And so that's probably why they're wanting someone who already has that experience. You're able to speak fluent in English, has a high school or a GED. Oh, they also want someone who has great energy, active listening skills, excellent communication. And again, with the active listening skills, I said it in the last video, that's really just someone who is able to understand what the customer is wanting without the customer having to outright say it. So then it's just telling you pretty much what they're looking for, which if you ever work customer service or if you have any idea about customer service, that's pretty much what they're just looking for. Someone who will be able to take back-to-back calls, be friendly to the customer, assist their customers with any questions that they might have, resolve the call really on one call. They don't say that, but you know that's what they want. They want you to take care of this on one call. They don't want the customer to keep calling back over and over again. They would like someone to build rapport with the customer, be friendly, be nice, just help the customer out, and communicate clearly. Let's see. Yeah, because they're saying the same thing over and over. They're saying it in different ways, but they're just trying to drive that point home that, be nice. Okay, so I told you about the equipment and everything. I told you about the states. So the next step would be, so this is a full-time day position. So they're looking for someone full-time who can work a day job. It is work from home. I don't know the hours, because during the process they didn't say the hours. All they said was it was a day job. Now they do let you know that they work weekends and holidays, so they'll ask you, are you able to work those days? If you're not able to work those days, just be honest, because the last thing you want to do is get hired for a job and then you're not able to work the weekends or you're not able to work through the holidays, because they're really, if you tell them yes, then they're depending on you to be able to do that. So if you can't do that, then don't lie on the application and say that you can, just so you can get the job, because we all know we do that. I need this job, so I'm just going to say I can do it. But it's really hard for work from home jobs whenever we do, especially work from home jobs whenever we do that, because they're depending, if they're hiring you because of your experience and everything, they're depending on that what you're saying about being able to work the weekends and holidays is the truth. Plus you're taking a job from someone else who would have been able to do those hours, and they have to start their search again. Anyways, so it is a daytime job. The application process was really simple. It took me probably 15-20 minutes to do it, because I already had a resume. I always keep your resume up to date. So I submitted the resume, and then I went through the questions. The questions are just basic, questions. They want your references, they want your education level, list all your certificates, anything that you have that would assist you with this job. They want all of that information. They want to know what shifts, not shifts, but what days you could work. So they want all of that information. So that's pretty much this job. It is over the phone, customer care, y'all, call center job. You could tell that they're going to be doing a lot of monitoring you, and you're going to be working with the coach and all of that, because they say that quite often as well. You do have to be somewhat tech savvy, because they're going to send you the equipment to set up. They're not sending someone to your house to do it. So if you think that you might not be able to do that, I'll have other jobs that maybe I'll try to search for a job where you don't have to set up equipment. But that's for the Hilton reservation job. If you have any questions, just put it in the comments. I'll try to find the answer for you. But at this point, I've received my email after I turned in my application, and they just say that they'll get back to you if if they're gonna hire you. That's when you won't hear from them if they not gonna hire you, because they're probably receiving so many applications. So that is all I have for you today as far as the Hilton job. If you have any questions, concerns, again, leave it in the comments. I'll put the link in the description box. You guys have a great day.